thing.
Okay, now you can hear me. Now we're good. Mobius decided that it didn't want to have my mic up. That's fine. Alrighty. Oh. Got a new blueprint. Let's see what it is. Loading. Solid cobalt. Do I have that one? I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong button. I want to go here. Okay, come on. You can do it. There we go. Supply closet. This. I do. Let's recycle. Alright. I do have a decent bit of filaments saved. Can't get any of these fancy ones. It's fine. Can't get them yet. People have very nice rooms. Oh, I gotta change that. That one tile. The one random tile right there. 2, 4, 6. That's a lie, you're not starving. There's a ton of food. In fact, there's more food than it says right there. It's in here. There's a... You're... okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We're having people gossip with each other. It's wonderful. Okay. I just checked to see if I got any critter eggs in there real quick. No? Fantastic. I did have this set up for a deep freezer, but we started having some power issues. And I'm trying to get that fixed. As soon as my as soon as my aluminum volcano went dormant, I started having power issues. It was not fun. So now I gotta try and get power going. I've got a lot of hydrogen over here, so that's gonna last a little while, a long while, because it's even got some hydrogen here. And this, yeah, speed this up. And a lot has happened. In fact, they've been very busy pouring out this entire meteor. I'm gonna set up an industrial brick around here. Somehow. It's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be weirdly shaped because it's niobium. Some more rot. That's fine. We've got stuff in there. Move this guy over here. There we go. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I gotta also wait until this cools down enough to where I can actually get them to come in here, because there's this chunk here that turned to solid aluminum. I'm good. Why is my stream chat all kinds of weird? Hold on, let me close that. Docs. Oh, stream chat's just not gonna cooperate. Alright, let me just pop out the chat. Grab this link. Close the pop out. And let me go here and let me do this and apply, and now we're back. Because for some reason that link changed. After like a week. Maybe it was 2 weeks. I don't know. You're feeling groggy? Did you just wake up or you need a head bed? There is a slight problem. This is all carbon dioxide. I'm gonna just open this real quick. And allow some exchange real quick. No, if you want to come back in here, you come back in through the right way. No. Back in here. And unlock. There. Can't go that way. You're wearing a suit. Well. Where's the pump? There's the liquid pump. That can go like that. Let me see about power. Huh? Huh? Ooh, I know why. I know why. I know why, I think. Maybe? Yes. There. Ah, I see. Makes sense. Makes total sense. Fix it. Fix the wire. There we go. Wire's fixed. Plumbing. This is a nightmare. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me think. I can do this. And I can do that. There's too much. No, I'm just gonna dump it over on this side. I'm not making a giant ass run. Nope, not happening. It's just, it's a mess for later me to deal with. Yep, that's what's happening. Power circuit? Wonderful. I know it was overloaded. I know why it's overloaded. It was overloaded. It's fine. Guys, we're gonna just heavily focus on that now because that needs to be pumped out of there. Hi, Chi. But how's work been? I hope work has been good for you, Ghost. We're gonna see because it doesn't start having issues until an hour into stream. So I can't say for sure one way or another until about an hour in. Because I'm good up until an hour and then it's like, haha. It's like, you thought I was gonna work? Well, nope. Yes, the daily shadow crystals, let's go. Alright. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's an automation wire here. Okay. Okay, we gotta do this. And then I've gotta do this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. We're gonna do this. Alright. I was a little confused as to why that was like that, but now I understand. Alrighty. Well, that was a thing that happened. It's fine. Got it sorted. Kinda. Sorta. At least I've got this one up and running again. For the moment, anyways. Once I get the water out of this spot, this should start running again, because it's disabled because of automation grid, I think. Yeah, it is. And the steam is hot enough for it to run. There we go. The water is being moved. And hopefully this won't be flooded anymore. How many buildings are flooded? Yeah, this one and this here. This one's been flooded for like a couple hundred cycles, and I haven't been too bothered by it because I'm not really using it. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Oh, we got water coming this way because of this. It's fine. It's fine. Just gotta get this down. Okay. And then as soon as this kicks on, I can have my deep freezer back up and running soon, I hope. Sooner the better. Come on. Can I mop this? I can't. I can mop. Can we start mopping that? Can we mop any? Oh, we can mop all of it. Let's go. Print. I can print stuff. What do I want? I don't want batteries. You know what I want? I want these. I want these. Because I have things that need them, like these. So I'm gonna have that. How far am I from finishing 74? Okay. So if one data bank is 10, I'm at 74 somehow. I'm not sure how that one worked, but okay. But I'll get there eventually. I can't even dig this out. It somehow got stuck in the neutronium. It is what it is, I suppose. And I can't even dig out this igneous rock here. Dormant. Pick up this, please. And pick up the stuff, please. Let me make sure that, at the very least, this thing has everything selected continuously. Yep. Okay, wonderful. So anything that is a sweep will go all the way over here. Okay. Yeah, that works. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh, this one's back on. Good. That means this will start cooling down. Yeesh, it got hot. It got very hot in there. But this should be able to support one of these. Once it gets up and going. Alrighty. I just gotta get this to cool off a good bit. And hopefully this will heat up enough eventually that it'll create steam and it'll just get moving. And this one's moving again. Was moving again. That got too cold. This one's still going. This one's going pretty good. It'll actually be going for a little bit. Too bad this one's not going. And that's just because temperature. I got nothing hot going through here right now. unfortunate. But it is what it is. I've got lots of geysers. Here's my other chlorine gas vent. How much are you throwing out? Its average output is 114 versus that one, which is 98. I do need like a squeaky puff farm, so I think I'm gonna start looking to do that. So I'm gonna do this. I need to get rid of all of this water. So I'm gonna just dig down further and then create myself a little reservoir over here. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Well, still, partially is better than none. That's not so bad. Well, that's good. Alright. And then that'll allow all of this water to drop, go in here, and then I can start working on... Well, actually, I can technically start doing this anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then work this out. Ceiling collapsed. Where are we? Are you stuck? You are stuck. Well, we can't have that. You guys are able to dig, so dig that. You're all capable diggers. I believe in you. There we go. And that should allow the water to flow down nicely, I hope. Ish. We'll find out. Okay, anyways. Let me grab this. Oh, sedimentary should be fine. Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I wanna do that. And then I want to start setting up ranches. It will be good at... I don't believe you. What is a ranch? Where are the ranch stables? 96, that's what I thought. So let me see. 96 is right there, so it's one tile up. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna do this. Cancel that. That. So this will be a nice large area that I can have. And then so if I do that there, that is gonna be no fun. If I do this, it'll go to about here. Not so fun, but it is what it is. I do need to go in from the side anyways. And I'm gonna do this. This way I can actually have the eggs set up on this side, I think. So I'll do this. So I'll kind of have like building melted. Wire. Oh, that's why. Okay. I thought igneous rock would have been fine, but apparently not. Alright. Well, That didn't work out. It's okay. It's alright. I'm just gonna have a lot of magma. It's okay. The magma's already cooled. And turned into, I think, igneous rock anyways. What is this made out of? That's shale. Alright. Well, we're gonna find out how well this setup works. There. No one gets stuck. Maybe. We'll see. People will still get stuck. They're masters at it. Really and truly, they are. Okay. I love that I can submit a bioscan right here like this. It's actually kind of funny. That's inspected. I've already inspected all of that, right? Yeah, I have. I think I gotta dig that out. Yeah, they'll get to it eventually. I'm fine, it's fine. Alright, and then we're gonna go to right here. Since I have all of this. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. How I want to do this exactly. So I do want ladders. Because... Okay, hold on. 96, so that's room 1. And that's room 2. I need to build myself a ladder system here. Grab some fire poles. And then go down. This way they'll go up and down just fine. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm gonna do this. Yes, I can leave that alone, do this, and do that. And there. All right, yeah. And that water will actually go and fill this spot in. Okay. And then I'm going to cancel this along here. So that I can do this. I'm actually going to cancel this one here, and we're just going to dig that out. Perfect. Give me control. Give me. I don't like that. Now I'm gonna do that so that the water will flow down. And that's abyssalite. Fantastic. I'm just gonna use the natural abyssalite because why not? I believe that you're lying, Mima. I don't believe that you're gonna starve. Alright. And we can dig that. And I don't care if there is bleach stone in here. It's perfectly fine by me. I'm gonna actually cancel this one, and I'm gonna have them start doing this. Okay, I think that's good. And we need to dig out this. That's a lie, there's plenty of food. Go grab it. I know why they're starving. It's because it takes a long-ass time for them to get from wherever they're building over here back to the colony. We're just gonna pretend it's fine. This one's dormant, so water's not gonna be falling, but I am gonna grab some airflow tiles. I'm just gonna kind of just do that. Oh, welcome back, guys. I didn't realize that ads had even started. Oh, I'm not paying attention enough, I guess. Or my bot is not working, which is what it seems to be. Okay, let me restart my bot real quick, because it should be warning me when that's coming. Should be warning you, me, everyone. It's not doing its job very well. And then I'm gonna do that to make sure that that gets done. They should be able to reach all of this over here, so I'm not too worried. That's a lie, you're fine. Okay. And I'm gonna do that so that hopefully they go and they clean that all up sooner rather than later. That volcano's good. This volcano's just continuing to go. I gotta wait for this one to go dormant before I can start building. So that one's gonna be 10 cycles, which isn't bad. This one, 32. Not too worried about if these ones go dormant or not. I think this one's gonna become active. Yeah, that one's gonna be active when this one about the time when that one goes dormant. And I don't know about this one yet because we haven't gotten to it. Soon we'll get to that one. And I have a freaking water geyser there. I have like so much water. So much water. Okay. Let's start doing this. Prioritize this main shaft down, please, guys. I think that's what we need to do. And then we're gonna prioritize the dig down like this. Like that. This way we can try and get that water out of there. I've got mud. Mud! We found mud, guys. What's the temperature in here? Yeah, that should be cold enough. Where is it? Plant. There we go. I may have to set up some more of these. And I'll probably set them up over here for the time being. Just because I really don't want to miss out on any of this chlorine that'll be needed for when this thing goes dormant and has to come back in here to continuously feeding this Megaphron for as long as possible. Because this one's active period. So, like, I'd have to worry about, like, around 80 cycles, I think. We'll see. I haven't quite sorted that one out yet. We'll find out right now. I'm just gonna do one Megafrond and go from there. I like the way that sounds. It sounds so pretty. Okay. And then we do have this chlorine gas vent here. Oh, look at that. It's starting to go down. Wonderful. I just need it to clear the way. Just a bit. Oh, I got more print? I got more prints. More things I can print. Oh, I didn't inspect this yet? Oh, damn, I gotta inspect that too. Alright, I'm not doing plug slugs at this time. Not until I have every metal volcano freaking tamed. Then I can think about that one. If it's even worth it. Because honestly, I'm not so sure. Like, technically, I could go and have them and not tame them and just do things that way, which isn't terrible. Because I have done that plenty. That's what I was looking for. How many do I need? Okay. 1, 2, I need like 3, 4, 5 more. Which isn't bad. I do have a couple extra beds floating around here. They have all their own beds. Oh, looks so nice. Hold up, do I have enough plastic for this? Not quite, but I can do this at least. And do I have enough wood? I have a little bit of wood. That's it. We're getting there. Trying to go and swap out wood and plastic tiles for all of this. Just so it looks nice. And they move faster. Okay. Oh, I earned an achievement. Pull back the veil, reveal 80% of the map. I guess that is the first time I've ever done that because I've gotten a Steam achievement for it. I could have sworn I did that before on another one, but it decided not to give it to me until now. Oh well. 'Tis not that big of a deal. Alrighty. We're almost there. Almost. Soon enough. Alright, and this is all caged in. This one should be fine like this. It'll probably stifle itself out. That is hot. That is also very hot. And I'm gonna just that. Alrighty. Ah, my Draco. Hello, Mr. Draco. Don't worry, I'll have things sorted out so I can have a proper thing set up for you too. Oh, there goes a bunch of salt water. Just watching salt water fall. I love how they're having a pleasant chat in those suits. I can't imagine that it's easy to talk to each other like that. Alrighty. I want to check plants real quick. Because I know that the, I think I have some plants that actually do need chlorine, though, don't I? Give me control. Thank you. Plants. Bomb lilies, I think, need it. I think. Yeah, they need chlorine. I don't have any bomb lilies, though. Dew drippers, I think, do as well. Oh no, they just need brine ice. Doesn't matter what the air is as long as they have brine ice. Okay. What about you? What do you need? Doesn't matter what type of oxygen you have. Okay. So only a couple of things need chlorine. I haven't found any mealwood, so I doubt I'm gonna be able to get glossy Dracos anytime soon. But I do have Dracos, and I do have Pitcha nuts, so I can set up a ranch for them like that. Alrighty. At least the water is starting to drain nicely from here. And the chlorine is pushing the carbon dioxide down. So that will be a nice area filled with chlorine. Soon enough, anyways. I'm gonna actually dig this out real quick. That can be dug. There we go. It's a bunch of sour gas in there. Like, I've noticed that there's a lot of sour gas on this planet. And I'm not entirely sure where it comes from. But, like, I've had to send a lot of sour gas into the vacuum of space. Like, when I was putting in this bedroom here, there was a bunch of sour gas in here, and I just pumped it right into space. Once I put someone here, I'll probably start having them work on a bedroom here. Because I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 on this side. So I've got a total of 18. I could have just done the math by looking at the bedrooms over here and then the total here. Oh well, too late. I figured it out anyways by counting very slowly. It is what it is. Alright. That one was running for a second. But the temperature dropped a little too much. When's this one coming back online? In like 89 cycles. Damn, this temperature's like staying pretty much the same. This one's just gonna continuously run. What temperature is it again that this turns to steam? I need it to be over 99.4. It's gonna be a little bit. Just like this one's gonna take a little bit. Oh, nice. Getting there. What is the temperature? It's around 9 degrees or so. This shouldn't have to be on too often. Okay. There's a very angry poke shell in there. So much natural gas. It's actually overpressured. Unfortunately. It is what it is, though. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just do another line right across like this, just to make it so it can flow a little more easily. Because physics in this game just don't work correctly. So, I'm gonna have to do this. But it's fine. It's okay. Can I mop up all this stuff? I think I can. I think it's... There we go. Yeah, for the most part it is. And then they'll just mop up all this crap and it'll be pretty much good. In fact, because of this, I'm gonna actually turn this down to 6s. And I'm actually gonna put this all on 7s. I don't need it to be a 9. 7 should be fine. New print. Okay, give me control. Give me. Okay, give me. Thank you. We're gonna take another one of these, so that's down to 4, I think. We are getting some good amount of resin, too. Which is gonna keep giving us plastic. Yeah. Okay. Do I have any critter eggs in there? I do. I apparently have 3. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be moving all the ranches anyways at some point, so the issue that is happening in here is going to end as soon as I figure that out. This is literally a mess. I don't know what's going where anymore. I thought I did. I don't anymore. It's just a disaster. We're just gonna go with it's a disaster. I can't wait until I can just tear it all out. Have all my critters moved elsewhere and then just deal with it like that. Although this is probably never going to move. At this point in time, I think this is so set to where it's just not moving. It's forever home is at this point here. I had planned to move all the ranches, but I don't think this one's ever going to move. Like, this one could. This one, I don't think I want to move this much water. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, the teleporter hasn't been enabled yet, because I haven't been that worried about teleporting. Already inspected. I think all of this has been inspected. Yeah, it has. I could activate that one, but I'm not going to. Which is fine. In fact, I find it kind of funny that these two are so close together. And we're pretty much directly under where we spawned in. Initially, like 885 cycles ago. Okay. I think I'm gonna start blueprinting out how I want the ranches to look, since they're just kind of building. Maybe under stations. Alrighty, give me control, thank you. Grooming station, I think I'll just use this one for the puffs. And then... let's see. I think I'll set up a gas pump as well here. And do this. And I'm gonna grab some gas reservoirs. Don't believe you on the starving thing. And I'm gonna put 2 here. And I'm gonna put, I think, a total of 4 in. This way, I should have some amount of gas, I hope, that the puffs can continue, the squeaky puffs specifically, can survive off of. But I also think I'm going to set up something else nearby for the rust. This way we constantly have gas going in here. So I'm gonna do this. Like that. And I'm gonna do this. Down like this. And then like this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Do that. Now we're gonna do this. I want to just use a normal gas pump because, or gas vent. I don't need a high pressure one. We're not going to be throwing a ton of pressure in there. And then I want an Atmos sensor, and I want this. There we go. This way, I can set that up properly. Okay. And then power is gonna go up like that. I think I'm gonna use the power from up here because there's a decent bit of it. So I'm gonna use power from here. There, like that. I think that's the best thing to do for this situation. And when I set up the industrial brick, this whole setup will have a better power setup. Alright, then food. I don't need critter feeders, but I do want to give them these Erebor critter condos. I think I'm gonna put that over here. I can put one down until I get like more plastic, and then I can put another one down. Okay. That's a good bit of water that dropped down here. And that'll probably fill it up a little bit more over here, probably like up to here, I assume. Ew, that broke. I'm gonna fix that with an airflow tile. Because the airflow tile, I think, usually does just fine. Ads are starting in 3 minutes, do be aware of that. And the ads will last for 90 seconds, which is a minute and a half. It's a good time to, you know, stand up, stretch, you know, do your whole thing. Maybe even go potty. I went potty before stream, so, you know, I'm all set. But, you know, definitely make sure to take care of yourselves. It's important. Alright. We are getting there. Okay. How long until this goes dormant? Not very long. Okay, so I'm probably not going to be putting them in this run for this cycle of the gas vent, but probably the next one. In fact, I think I'm going to try and get some of this gas sooner rather than later, so I'm going to try and do this. And get this stuff set up now. Just this way I can start holding onto some of this gas. Pressure damage. What is taking pressure damage? This is. Okay. There we go. We'll change that out. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so there's 2. 3. Okay, give me control, please. Damn me! There we go. 8. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, so now we've got 3 of these gas reservoirs built. Looks like 4 and 5 are being built. I've got a total of 8. So I only need like 3 more built after this one. Not bad. And then we'll have this power line built as well. Alrighty. Alrighty. That's almost done. Oh, I got another print. I didn't even realize that. Reroll ads are disabled? Fantastic, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna grab another one of these. I think I got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because one of these are gonna get it, and there'll be only 3 left. Okay. We are getting dirt. Kind of regularly. Which is good. Happy about that. I'm not gonna use any plastic Because I want to keep making the critter condos. Excuse me. I gotta stretch. Alrighty. As long as you don't become overpressured, we're good. That's gonna happen soon. Oh boy. Well, it is what it is. Ads have ended, yay! Do that. Just to make sure that some of the stuff specifically gets done. And I really need this side to get done. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Keep burping. Oh. Oh, so far OBS has been good. We're at the hour mark. A little past it. So I'd say that that's a good sign so far. Maybe I've fixed it. Maybe it's fixed. No, that needs to be 9. Otherwise, that's never gonna get done. There we go. Construction. Like that. And then like this. And then like that. And then like that. Starvation? I don't believe you. You can make it. Look it, you both made it, yay! Actually, what are their schedules looking like? It's mostly the digger builders that are struggling with that. Everyone else is pretty much good. Well, soon enough, they won't have to worry about that. I'll have transit tubes everywhere, and they'll just be flying around, and it'll be wonderful. You're all the way out here, thanks, B. Okay, man. Okay, hopefully this doesn't get overpressurized too soon. Okay. I'm kind of lower this. Some of these priorities here. That one could be lowered too. I don't really need that done. Yeah, I mostly need it to go in. Please and thank you. Okay, fantastic. That's done. I just need these ones done. Guys. Please. I love that the stress is now 0. Still emitting. That's good. But we're getting very close to overpressured. Send green signal if above. Send green signal if 500. Here we go. I would like it if you focused on these little bits here. Maybe? Please? Please? They're being a pain in my butt. Guys. Guys, please. Please. Thank you. Wait. Is that polluted oxygen? I think that's a little bit of polluted oxygen that was just in there. I think. Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it was. Oh well, if I got a little tiny bit of polluted oxygen kicking around, it's not the worst thing that's gonna happen. Alright, that's fine. Alright, and they'll be done with this soon enough. In fact, because that is another power consumer, this will hopefully... Ooh, mixed berry pie! Okay, hold on. Gotta go here. And then over here, because otherwise, I was just gonna sit there. There's the mixed berry pie. There it is. And then I need to go here. I need to find it. Here it is. Wonderful. And then I need to do critter eggs. Here we go. Critter eggs! Every so often I try to clear out critter eggs when I remember. Because there's at least 3 of them always in there. There we go. Once that's full, it'll move to this one, and then so on and so forth until they've all been filled. This can hold 1,000 kilograms each. And we're looking at grams here, so... yeah, quite a bit. That's fine, though. All good. Alright, now that we don't need... I don't really need those anymore. So you guys can deconstruct all of that. I know, you just built it, but we need to deconstruct it. Do not get yourself stuck on that side of the wall. They gotta be babysat. Really and truly they do. Toilets, there's plenty of toilets. I see like 18 toilets. More than that, actually, if you count the medical areas. There's lots of toilets. Don't tell me you can't reach a toilet. There we go. Alright, well, this is going... I'm going to quickly look over here to my other little chlorine area. Just to see how this is going. We're actually going to need more of these, I think. I think I'm going to put this one here, and then I'm going to deconstruct that there. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm probably gonna be putting another one over here. So I can go to this tile, I think. And I'm gonna do this. Go like that. And I'll do that, and then go down, and then This can go here. Like that. And like that. And like that. This way it'll be, instead of 4, it'll be 6. And this is going dormant in 60-something cycles. So I have enough time to set up this disaster in half. Whereas for this one, I've got about half that time. I've got another print. What do I want? I want another one of these. Give it. And you only need 2 now? Right? Is that it? Yeah, 2. Just 2 more. We're getting there. Here's the decor. Very pretty. It is so green in some of these areas. This one, I'm not worried about. Everywhere else, I'm gonna try and make it as pretty as I possibly can. This is a little rough, and it's a little rough in there, but it's not terrible. I think the lowest it gets is -23 right there. And okay, so this area needs a little bit of help. Mostly like right over here, so... Trapped. Trapped. Of course. Of course you're trapped. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be trapped like that? Why wouldn't you have done that? Now you can get out. And when you build it, make sure that you're on this side. Such a pain in my ass, honestly. Okay. Time to start sorting out rooms and shit. And like that. This way the chlorine can more easily get through. Alrighty. And then we're gonna do this, this, this. And I'm gonna do that. And that. And that. And that. Yeah, like that. I think that's good. And then I can cancel some of this stuff here. Okay. No one's trapped this time. Wonderful. That's important. And I'll do this. Like this. Across. And across. And across. And they can't reach that. That's fine. I can go and do this. And now I'm going to come back here and I'm going to do that. Wonderful. And I want the pneumatic door. Start putting those in. She's not trapped. She can still get out. So I'm not concerned yet. Building melted. Okay, it's just another ladder. Alright, well, I'm not going to be making ladders out of igneous rock anymore, apparently. What even is the melting point? The melting point is 14,000. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could have sworn igneous rock would have been fine, but apparently not. Oh, we'll do that. And I'll do that. And I want the drop off here and here. And I'm going to do this. In fact, this is fine. Okay, give me control. Control. Give it. I cancel this build, and then I'm going to put a render here. Okay, there we go. 7, back like that. Perfect. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, this is fine. Ish. I'm gonna need to dig up here like that, just so that they can get over here, should they ever need to. Do that. And then we can close that off. Oh, that's under dig. Let's build. Alright. And there's a lot of polluted water in here. I'm gonna mop it up. I'm gonna start clearing out debris. There we go. Alright, so this is almost full. There's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. I'm gonna have to pump that shit out. So I wanna... do I wanna do that? Trying to decide how I wanna do this. Pneumatic door right there. And... Alright, that's good. I can quickly mop up this crap. And let's try and get rid of all of the liquid crap that's in here. Alright, this is still going. Okay. I know that I need bleach stone for a couple of things. Need it for one of my refinement processes, and then I need it for plant. And let me see. So I want a single puff prince in here. And then I'm gonna put down another one here and here. And I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to, oh, no, not 9, 7. That didn't change. There we go. I'm gonna try and do this. Can I? Oh, we can mop this. Okay. Alrighty. We are collecting a good bit of chlorine. And there we go. Now it's shutting off a little bit. So we're starting to equal out. Alright, so what I need to do, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do, where is it? Refinement? Under refinement? No, it's, oxygen. I'm just gonna put a carbon skimmer in here. And then I'm going to do some plumbing. Actually, I need refinement real quick. Need the water sieve. Then I can go to plumbing. And then I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that so that I have a bit of a loop for water, because I just don't want to deal with it. Ads are coming up in 5 minutes. Do be aware they will last for 1.5 minutes, or in other words, 90 seconds. Nice try, Weeb. You did try to scare me, but you didn't get me. Not this time anyways. I also don't have my heart rate monitor on today. I just forgot to throw that shit on. Yeah, well, it's wonderful to have you here. Yes, the daily shadow crystals, let's go. Alright. And now I can put squeaky puffs in here. I'm gonna only put, I think, 2 in each. This will give me a total of 3 puffs in here at any time. I'm gonna make this 7. Alrighty. There is some polluted oxygen in here. I can see it. But it is what it is. A little bit of polluted oxygen isn't gonna kill my puffs. But I am gonna have to keep an eye on it. I do have another print. Let's see. This, and I should only need 1 more after that. Okay. So there is some in here. Oh, let's go. Thank you so much for the subscription. Damn, almost a year. That's crazy. Can't believe you stuck around that long. I actually do this. And I'm gonna do this. And this, and then I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do this. Anything other than... You're a little trapped? What do you mean you're a little trapped? I'm gonna do... I need to do that, that, and that. There we go. And then only chlorine will be going in here because I can't have this polluted oxygen all over the place. That's by design. It is not a fault. Why would I want any of you to leave? Like, of course it's gonna be a maze. Like, it's a feature, you know? It's just meant to be. Alright, and then I want chlorine. I've actually gotten pretty good at remembering kind of how to spell chlorine now. Yeah, you still haven't left, so I'm pretty sure you're just stuck here. Enjoy the party! You know, we've got cupcakes, cookies, all kinds of things. Just, you know, stick around, enjoy. I think I'm gonna pull the water from here. Because there's plenty of good fresh water right over here, so I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna bring this down. You can't leave when you want. Nope, that's not how this works. It's not how this works at all. You have to stay. Nobody's allowed to leave. Alright, here we go. Aha! I got the last bit. Sorted. Good. Should've left this here. Okay. There. Perfect. It'll just, you know, go over real well having it set up like this, then have to deconstruct it again. Only to potentially have to reconstruct it later. Because I forgot something else. It's fine, though. It's okay, it'll all work. It'll work out just fine. It's good. Alright. And then we'll have all the carbon dioxide destroyed. This is doing just fine right now. We haven't quite gotten to the last one. This one's consuming a good bit of it, so we have like 8 grams of chlorine going back in here. So, it's all good. Well, 8 grams per second-ish, give or take. What is the percentage of this? It's at 8%. Been grown for a while, so it must have been harvested fairly recently. Got one more seed there. Alright, and then let me just check for eggies. We've got eggs. Okay, we're just gonna pull the eggs out real quick. Alright. Okay. Gimme. Okay. Yeah, we're not turning any of the other eggs into freaking omelets. They're just chatting on the phone. Super excited. The amount of buffs that they get. Actually, I should want to see. Look at that. Their morale is 36. 43. 43. It's not bad. Honestly, as long as it's in the positive, I'm pretty happy. Honestly, I can probably give you improved carry at least once. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then that like that, because they can't reach that there. And then we can deconstruct these. And then we can just do this again. And let's start doing that. Alright, this ranch is almost up and set. What the fuck is... Is that sour gas? It is, it's sour gas. Okay, well I'm glad that it's all going out. There we go. Gonna have all of these pipes done. And then that is actually full, so I can deconstruct that. And then I am going to do this. And I'm just gonna do this. There, there. And then that should all go back that way. Almost. There we go. I want to only deconstruct buildings. And I want those deconstructed. There we go. And now it'll just continuously go through a nice little loop. That is more than enough. And we'll just slowly delete this carbon dioxide. And once it is all deleted, I can just deconstruct it. Okay, I'll start deconstructing this. And I can deconstruct this. And you can be deconstructed. And all of this can be deconstructed as well. You know, brilliant me. I said it was gonna happen. I forgot that I was gonna need to deconstruct all of this crap, so I gotta go and put this shit back in place. We're all good at this. It's like a talent of mine at this point. Yep. Okay, it's fine. We got it. There we go. Okay. Deconstruct. I want all there. And then mop up all this crap again. We're gonna be in here working away for a while. Okay. In fact, I think I'm gonna just put this at 1. And I'm just gonna leave it on. Just for a while. So I can collect whatever gases are up here and then shove them out of here. I think I only need one more of these. There we go. Critter eggs. No? Okay, fantastic. No critter eggs in there right now. What's this? 61? Okay, we're getting there. What's this at? It's at 66. Nice. Okay. And then I want to grab this and do this like that. Grab that and put that there. And then I'm gonna do that. And I want to put this at a 6. This is at 32%. Alright. It'll give me 6. I may need more than that. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how quickly these fill up. Let's go, Daily Shadow Crystals. Hello, Burley. How you doing? I think for the moment, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go and deconstruct that so I can get rid of some of the gases that just are not necessary in here. That are being saved up in there that just don't need to be there. Taking up valuable space. There we go. Ugh. Those are some uncomfortable burps that I got. There we go. Sour gas is leaving. Diluted oxygen's leaving. At least a good amount of it is just chlorine. And it's not sour gas or anything like that. I see. How are you doing? I'm just playing some mind-melting games, you know? The usual. Almost got rid of all the carbon dioxide in here. And almost all of the sour gas and fluid oxygen is gone. A little bit isn't bad, I just don't want to have a lot of it, and I've got fluid oxygen there. Let me just focus on the gases, there's too much going on. Freya's back up here going and digging through shit. Alright. How much wood have I collected? I've collected a good bit. Let's start laying down our wood floors. Alright. Do I have... Oh, I do not have this. Okay. There's that one. What about here? I do not. Wonderful. Now it'll be set. Eventually it'll be done. They like their wood floors. Alright, we're gonna start doing that and collecting debris. I don't really need to collect the debris technically, but it's gonna happen because they don't like debris and I don't want the debris all over the place. Correct? None? Okay. That's fine. I prefer there not to be any. 61 degrees. Is it getting close? It's not close to boiling yet. This is at almost 70 degrees. 67 degrees. Getting close to 70. Let's go. Daily shadow crystals. Oh, and a health check. Thank you. Stretch. Water. There we go. Thank you, much appreciated. I was actually becoming a shrimp in my chair without realizing it. I rely on you guys to remind me to actually not curl up into a tiny little ball in my chair. Happens way too often. Okay, now that this is done, I can do that. Excuse me. And I'm gonna do that. Deconstruct that gas pipe. And deconstruct this gas pipe. Forever be a gas pipe in there. You know, I would be a weighted ball at that point because I would weigh like 85 pounds. It'd be an 85-pound ball. And I'm not kidding, I actually weigh 85 pounds. And yes, I do eat. I love food. Food's like one of my favorite things. I'm just a tiny woman. 5 feet tall, 85 pounds. Bowling it is. Fair enough. Okay, I've got almost all of the gases that just don't need to be in there out. There's still some polluted oxygen floating around, but that's not terrible. But since I will have a puffed ranch here, maybe I'll do a puffed ranch over here as well. And it will be for slime. Could do a slime puffed ranch. Might not be a bad idea. We do use up a lot of slime. We're gonna see, because I still have to set up the rust oxidizers, I think they're called. Yeah, rust deoxidizer. And I'm not sure how many I need to set up, so I'm gonna set up one and go from there. Maybe I'll set up a couple over here and just see how much space they take up, and then maybe I can, I don't know. We're gonna see. Never actually used these before, so this is gonna be a first. Okay, and then it needs to be oxygen, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make. Oh, they're pretty small. Okay. Do we have any ventilation? We do not. Okay, so that tells me that I'm gonna need to deal with this. Okay, so I can't do it like that. Okay, so I know that it's gonna give me oxygen and chlorine. So I'm gonna need to set up kind of like a spam, I think, because the chlorine is gonna be heavy and the oxygen is gonna be light. And I'm gonna have to this is gonna become like a spam. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go and just drop this water here. And I'm gonna set it up down here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right across like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't need to go completely across, because there's that. Alright, and then I'm gonna do like that. And then I'm gonna do right across like this. How about just the radiation? Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Hello, ghost. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, we're gonna mop up as much of this water as possible. Only buildings are selected right now. That can be like that. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. It looks like I only have chlorine in there, but there is still some stuff in there that's not chlorine. Okay. Entomb, nobody's trapped. That's all that matters. I'm doing well. In fact, we're at the 2-hour mark and my stream has not stuttered once, so I think I figured out the issue and I think we're good. I think I'm all set. I think my stream has been fixed. Oh, I spoke too soon. Somebody got trapped. What do we have? Igneous rock? We got igneous rock. There we go. They're gonna potty themselves. But you know what? There's a lot of igneous rock. But yeah, no, I'm holding up just fine. You know, I'm doing good. Keeping busy. And it's nice that, you know, my stream has not stuttered once. My stream's doing well. And I don't have to worry about, as of right now, about stream, you know, failing me. But yeah, so, I actually found this plugin that checks all my other plugins to see if there's an update that was needed. And so I think one of my plugins needed an update, and I didn't know it, and I couldn't figure out which plugin it was. I thought all my plugins were up to date, but I guess not. And it was actually a lack of an update that was actually causing the problem. And this plugin solved that issue. Because I was actually about ready to just delete OBS and restart and re-download it, but ended up not having to do that. If somebody, you know, wants to know what this plugin is, I can get the video link. Yes, yes they do. If you want, I can grab you the link to that video that I watched that explained it to me, and you can download it and make sure that all of your stuff is up to date. I would definitely say that if you're gonna do it, follow the tutorial. So it's all nice and set. Like, I don't mind dropping you the link. I will totally do that. Just let me know if you do want the link. But yeah, no, plugins do need updates every so often. It's kind of a pain in the butt to update them, because you gotta remember what plugins you have, and then you've got to manually update them by going to a specific folder. It's a whole to-do. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go here to oxygen. I'm gonna go here. And I think I'm gonna set up one for now. And I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to do this, like this, and like this. And then cancel this, this. And then like that. And then that'll do pretty well. No, I need mop. Not dig. Let's do this. Yeah, so from there, I'm gonna go and put this here. And then I'm going to cancel this right across like this. Grab this, do this. And then right like that. Okay, yes. Good. And then I'm only gonna do one for now. And I'm sure it's gonna need power, am I right? Yes. It's gonna need power. Not even shocked. Just steal power right off of that. And then I'm gonna need one of these down here. I'm gonna actually put it over here. And I really don't need more oxygen in my base, so I'm just gonna pump that right out there. Because I don't need it. I'm good. We're gonna do that. And then I'm going to set up an AND gate. Okay, AND gate, just to make my life easier so I don't have to think. Alrighty. I'm gonna set up an AND gate there, and I'm gonna set up an AND gate right there, because I don't want to think about it. Gas element sensor, gas element sensor. Atmo sensor, Atmo sensor. Look it all up. Give me control. There we go. Wonderful. And then, once that's all set, I'll be good. Okay. Alrighty. We got a lot of mop errands. Can we, like, get that out of there, please? Like, some of these really need to get out of here. Specifically the ones with polluted water. Please? Would appreciate. That's a lie. You're gonna go grab food anyways soon. I now have enough of that out. Enough of this water out so that this saltwater geyser can do that now. Rotten sweat corn. Okay, that's fine. There. I think I'm gonna have to dig a little bit more. There. Ad starts in under 3 minutes. Do be aware that this will last for a minute and a half. Or 90 seconds. You know, maybe stand up, go to the bathroom, something like that. Or don't. That's also an option. Probably not the option I would advise, but you know, it is an option. You can totally just sit here and watch the ads while you hear nothing from me, because all you'll hear are ads. So, you know, maybe by the time you get back from the bathroom, if you have a long time that you need to use the bathroom, like a minute and a half worth, the ads will be done. Or, you know, maybe you can get yourself a snack. Getting a snack is a good idea. I like that idea. In fact, if I wasn't streaming right now, I might be eating ice cream. Not ice cream. Well, yes, it is ice cream, but it's lactose free because I'm lactose intolerant. Alright. Let's go. 2-hour mark, not a single hiccup. He's wonderful. I'm very happy. It has been too long since I haven't had a hiccup on stream where OBS is about to crash. So, pretty nice, in my opinion at least. There we go. Go and dig that out. Majority of it is chlorine at this point. And it's mostly chlorine in there too. So that's fine. I will... Okay. Priorities are gonna disappear in a second. I think... Yep, there it is. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, there we go. Then I'm gonna swap this over like that. And this is gonna be like that. Because I want all of that done. And I'm probably just gonna try and vacuum it all out as soon as I can. Let's do this. And I'm just gonna put probably, what is it? Salt water and normal water, and we're just gonna fill this shit up because I'm not putting polluted water in there because it off gases. It's not happening. Just know. You're gonna this instruction. It's gonna 9 here. Yep, like that. Looks like there's some sour gas right there. Wonderful. Sour gas just kind of floating around in some areas. It's fine. That's still dormant. And because we are using more power from this is kind of helping to keep this from being overpressurized for too long. Next dormancy soon. Blueprint. Steel is at 15 tons. Holy fuck. That's a lot. Okay, I don't need more rust. I got tons of that. And I'm gonna have tons of it for a long ass time. Let's... maybe I'll just... Gimme! I just want it. Okay. And then... I can just do this real quick as well. That lure plant's gonna probably cease to exist regardless. It's fine. but it'll allow some of this to go whoop, right in there. Okay. There is... Aha! Polluted water. That one needs to be high. High alert. What else has... It's over here. No, that's salt water. Yeah. Could have sworn I saw it over here, but I guess not. Okay, hold on. Let's drop this all to 8. All of it to 8. And then polluted water is 9. It's 9. And then 9. Polluted water, gonna be 9. I know that there's... There it is. 9. 9. 9. I think that's most of it. We're gonna find out, I guess. Oh. Let's see. So far, it's all looking good. Let's go. Welcome back. Ads have ended. Has picked up rust. Has picked up rust. Interesting. How long? 51 cycles? Okay. We're doing good so far. And then once it drops to a certain point, yeah. I think, yeah, so that one's gonna go to 600, and if it goes below 600, it releases more gas. Let's see. All of that's good. And that should actually be very nice. Yeah. Look at that. Not 120 throughout the whole thing, but good enough. Good enough. Okay. And then I want to do critter eggs. No critter eggs? Okay, that's fine. I'm happy when I don't see critter eggs in there. Okay. Do I have any more wood? I don't have more wood. That's fine. Do I have plastic? I do have some plastic. There's that. 1, 2, 3. That's all I can put. We're getting there. Your rooms are looking so pretty. So pretty. Alrighty. What's this at? 64. And then 70. Alright, once it gets to like 100, all of this should start turning into steam. And then we can start trying to get this generator up and going. Alrighty. This This bit of water is going down very slowly. Alright. And this is gonna be gone. Sooner rather than later, it would seem. I don't think that, yeah, there's no power to this. Power, it was coming from here. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this up to a 6. Try and get this going again. This does still have power, so we're good, and there's plenty of oxygen in these tanks. So many critters. So many Paku. These poor Paku. Oh man, they're not living a happy life. Oh, it looks like the polluted water might be gone, which is wonderful. Alright. Just gotta wait for this stuff to get done, and then I can start having probably salt water, I think, because it looks like there's mostly salt water over here. And then we'll be all set. Construction. Yeah, it's fine. Alrighty. Pretty much almost only... I think there's actually a spot that needs to be mopped up over here. Yes, it is. There's like 2 little bits of carbon dioxide and a little bit of polluted oxygen. And there's a little bit of polluted oxygen in here and probably some sour gas still. So I'm gonna leave it as is for the time being. There we go. And let's go with salt water. I'm gonna put that at 9. And then we can do a sweep on all the salt water there. Well, a 9 sweep on it. There we go. And we'll do sweep only. This way they're not gonna just bring salt water from everywhere in the base over here. Alright, more rust has been collected. In fact, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a storage bin. I'm gonna put this here, and it's going to be filled with rust. Guys, please, please, please. I'm getting impatient. I don't like it when I get impatient. Okay, come on. There's so much here. So much that needs to be swept. Look, either we're good. We're not done yet. There needs to be more. We need more. Takes a little bit before someone gets an errand to do it. Paku? That's fine. All the Paku that need to live are on one side. And that's the side specifically for making it so we have like over 100 Paku. I think I'm at like 200 Paku or something close to it. Close to that, I think. I think it was like 180 something when I last looked. Alright. Almost 600 kilograms. And then I want only rust here. All of the rust is going to go here. Nowhere else. I have so much rust. I'm sure of it. Let me see. Rust. Ah, so much rust. Well, let's get rid of the rust. That's a lot of rust. All of the rest is now going to come down here. 700, almost 800. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that so I can get nectar. Almost 1,000. Okay. It's over 1,000, which is nice. So now it creates a nice little lock right here, but there is water right here, so I need to mop that up so that the salt water just nicely goes through the whole thing. Alright. And before we have a potential issue with just wasting energy, I'm gonna do that. And then I want this to be chlorine. Actually, what I'm gonna do, no, not the atmo sensor. The gas element, I'm gonna cancel that real quick. And I'm gonna do a not gate. And then anything that's not chlorine is gonna get pretty much pumped out. I think that is a better setup. Like that. And then I'll just put that in 8. There we go. Nice. Now we've got our lock started. It's almost there. I'm gonna set it up like this. And I'm gonna do this. And I need to mop up more salt water because there's so much. I need a little bit more of the salt water, and then we'll be set. We'll be fine. Okay, that's 200. That's actually probably good. I'm gonna just deconstruct. I have found snow! Because I was doing stuff here. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. I'm gonna actually relocate that over here. It's gonna melt. And I would like to not have it melt throughout here if I can help it. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, look at that, it's all chlorine. Wonderful. Okay. Now I can put this at 1,000. And as long as it's below 600... Actually, let's put it at 900. It'll just continue to do that. This way I can try and work out some of the gas that shouldn't be in here as well. But we did get almost 4 tanks. Like, we're on our 4th tank over here. So that's good. Not sure that would be enough to last a few, whatever they're called. Puffs. That. Alright. And I think under food, yes. Incubator. So I'm gonna put 2 incubators down. I don't think I need more than that. And I'm gonna just grab this. I'm not gonna power them. I think it'll be fine without them being powered. And then... let's see. Give me control. There we go. And we'll do a critter pickup. Right there. Yeah, this is way too many tiles. Or if I wanted to put down a grooming station. That's fine. We'll do this and that. And we'll put this at a 7. Like, what I might do... I think this might be a better way to do it. Let me just do this. And then I'm gonna just do that. And I'm gonna do that. That's fine. And then I'm gonna do this. Like that. I'm gonna... ventilation. Oh! And then like that. There we go! That can just be a 6. Awesome! Wonderful! And we're just gonna do this. Alrighty. Looking good. Very empty down here, but that's because I don't know if I'm gonna need more rusty oxidizers or not. So. If not, fantastic. If so, well, I've got it covered. Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna start mapping out the auto sweepers. There's that. I guess I'll do that like that. That. Oh, I forgot one. There we go. And then I just need to pop that there, pop that there. And then I can put that one there. That one there. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna hook these ones up. So these ones are all gonna come down here. Like this. I'm gonna actually have them drop the eggs like that. Again with the fucking ladder. It's fine, it's fine. I don't need as many. Okay. And then I have that. And then I can put this one here. And I think right here, right? Yeah, like that. Okay, give me control! And this one can go here. And this one can go here, right? Yeah, they can reach. Alright. And this is gonna get me my bleach stone. And then I'm gonna do this. Like this. And then I'm gonna have them come up. Like this. Come like this. And then we're gonna go up. And I need to dump them in water. So I'm gonna go bring them through here, through here. And they can just go right into that water right there. Okay. And now for the power. It's gonna be fun. Okay. You're not starving. Don't lie to me. There we go. It's a little bit of a mess, but it'll work. Oh my goodness! That is a lot of water. We're deconstructing. Deconstructing. Very quickly. Did not see that happening in time. I was so focused on something else. Oh boy. Let's just drop that as quickly as I possibly can. Unfortunate. That now needs to all get dealt with again. Okay. Okay. It's okay. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna whoop. Like that. Just like that. Okay. And then we need to do this. I was setting up a whole bunch of stuff. Game said no. Game said, no, no, no. You need to have issues. Alright, well, back to mopping for the next 20 cycles. Yay. Okay, well, that's a thing. Ads are starting in 3 minutes. They will last for 90 seconds, minute and a half, whatever you want to call it. You know, maybe stand up, get a snack or something like that. I'm gonna be sitting here mopping up a giant ass mess for the next a little over 3 minutes and all that fun shit. We're gonna be here even when you get back doing this, I'm sure. So don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. We're just gonna be mopping a lot. So much polluted oxygen. And there's sour gas in here again. Huh. Okay, well, 1. Going back to 1. And then we're gonna do this. Once again, let's close it up again. As quickly as possible. Liquid nuclear waste. What? What? Oh my goodness. Okay. How? That's not very radioactive. Okay, that's good. It can just sit there for a while. I don't know what to do with it right now. I don't know, man. I thought I saw some green liquid over there. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I thought it was kind of my imagination. Nah, it's actual nuclear waste. Wonderful. Oh boy, there's a lot of puffs over there. What do I want? Well, I guess we'll take those. Okay. You're elderly. So I'm gonna just attack you. Elderly. Attack. There we go. The elderly are going to take a nice long nap. We're gonna knock them out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Can we do this, please? Like, this takes precedent over that. Thanks. And then we're gonna put this at 200. And I'm gonna be babysitting this for a good while and hoping that it works out. Hey, look, we got some more liquid nuclear waste that we could just mop up again. I'm going to assume that there is something over here that is melting. What it is, I don't have a clue, but it's over there and it's melting. If it's not chlorine gas, I want it out of here. Yep, that's what that's gonna do. There we go. Me nearly finishing an entire 16-ounce bottle of water while streaming for the last 2 minutes and, or 2 hours and 40 minutes-ish. Yeah, that. I can't speak. Anyways. Is it just like oozing out? Like, is that what's happening? Is it just like oozing out of that? I don't know, fucking know, man. But I got a plan. I got a plan and a dream. We're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna assume it is, and What the fuck? Oh, more ladders melted. It's fine. Ladders are melting. Okay, yeah, that should definitely reach. You need chlorine. Oh. Yeah, you're not gonna... Actually, you might even... I'm just gonna leave it there. We're gonna see how it goes. We'll see if it survives. If we can, collect from it without having to really do much. In fact... Yeah, that's fine. Power... I'm gonna actually do... that, and I'm gonna connect power up. And, we need rust and salt. Ah! Wonderful. I'm pretty sure this gives us salt. Right? Yeah, it does. Look at that! We'll just have that growing right in here. Maybe we'll get some salt too. In fact, I'm gonna put down a second one. And once that's built, fantastic! Be able to put salt in there as well. In fact, while I'm waiting for that to sort itself out, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go and type in salt. I'm gonna copy this, and we're gonna remove salt from every bin. Because I like to make a mess in my storage areas. There we go. Liquid nuclear waste. Yes, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna keep just dumping it in here. Why? Because I don't know where else to put it. This seems like a pretty sound location, I suppose. I got 78 tons of phosphorite. It's fine. It's fine. Wonderful, in fact. Okay, and now I've got a potty after ad's end. So... I'm gonna do this. Let me find someone, if I can find someone, because I've got a potty. People. She'll probably wake up at some point. We're gonna just follow her. On slow. Be right back, guys. Alrighty, I am back. I had to potty. Let me just turn that off. There we go. We've got a puddle of pee. Someone peed themselves. I don't know when. We still have everyone. Nobody died. That's good. Hopefully nobody's trapped. Okay. There. And then I'm gonna do salt. I'll put that at a 7 as well. And so now we're starting to get chlorine out of here. I need to do this, because that needs to be done sooner rather than later. Sooner the better. In fact, I just realized I got this shit turned around because the chlorine is actually going to be... Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you. Alright. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay. In fact, I'm going to kind of swap this around, because I realized that I kind of fucked this up. So I'm going to actually do this. Because the chlorine is actually going to need to go here. And then I need to take this. Give me the gas bridge. And I'm going to do this. So, I need to deconstruct this. Put a priority. Let me go to this. And I'm going to do this. And I can deconstruct this. And then do that. I will just snip this. Grab this. Do this. And there. Because oxygen's gonna be lighter than the chlorine. There. That'll do just fine. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna throw that there. Do that. But for the moment, I'm just gonna try and pull out anything that's not chlorine. So down here is carbon dioxide. So I'm gonna set it to that. Okay. And this has been going for a little bit. Let me just check. Waiting. Still a lot of polluted oxygen. Okay. It is open, but well, actually, wait. It's 600. It's below 100, I guess. Just go. There's some sour gas. Oh, there's a lot of polluted oxygen going in there. It's fine. We'll get through this eventually. There's polluted water in here. water here? There is. Alrighty. Want to have 0 critters in here. All standard. The fewer the critters, the better. Okay. And then I want... Someone made a mess. A puff prince. Speed of 6. And then I want a squeaky puff. That'll also be to 6. You made a mess. You made a mess in your suit. What is going on? Are you stuck? No, you're not. Why are you sleeping? What is going on? Can you... Okay, you're stuck somewhere. Okay. Where are you stuck? You can go down here. Go down here. You can go down there. You can go down here. You can go here. 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 You cannot. Okay, I see where you need to go. This needs to be done. Can you stop going up there? Come back down here. There. Now you can come here. I'm gonna follow you. Because if need be, I'm gonna have you remove your suit. Okay, looks like you made it. Wonderful. She made it! You know what, we'll grab another quartz crystal. Waiting for shining. Carved lumen quartz. Okay. We'll relocate this here. 'Cause why not? That's going... I haven't actually looked down here. What's this temperature at? 73? Not bad, and it's still staying nice and cool in there. This is at 68. Not 125 throughout the whole thing. This is also still really, really warm in here. Okay. I'm gonna try and dump some of the thermals from here in here. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. We're gonna see. There's another one. Okay. If above. If above. There we go. That was the only thing I didn't change that needed to be changed. Gimme. There. And then this should... Yeah, there we go. So chlorine will start going in there. Good. So it is going to be chlorine and oxygen in there. It's looking like it's going to be kind of like, mostly oxygen and a little bit of chlorine. But I will get iron, too, out of this. Maybe I should do a second one. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay. And then I'm gonna start doing this. Alright, there's still a lot of polluted oxygen in here. There's that. It's because there's probably polluted... There's one. Okay, relocate here. And then there's another one. There's probably more. Oh, there's one. There? Gotta mop up this nuclear waste still. Salt water. That might be all of it. I can't tell. I don't think so. There might be more. Okay. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to do polluted water. And since it's on sweep only, I can do this. There we go. Still have so much nuclear waste. Because that's what you want to have in one of your ranches. Maybe some of them will start mutating. The pup's already got 3 eyes. Maybe one of them will have just 2 eyes. I don't know. We'll see. That's a 7. This one will be at a 6. Here we go. There's not a lot of chlorine from just 2. I am probably gonna need to... go and send this out. Because that is only gonna last for so long. That is a lie. You're gonna make it, I believe, 100? Oh, that's because I think we had a meteor shower. Yeah, we did. That's what a meteor shower looks like, guys. Oh, it comes barreling in. Alright, well, this can be analyzed soonish. Alright, anyways, I have to set up some bunker tiles. Let me see. We're gonna do bunker tiles. We're gonna see how far this goes. We're gonna be using a lot of bunker tiles. This actually isn't ever gonna need to open up. Oh, we had enough steel. Fantastic! I'll be able to do that. And in fact, I'm going to put a line across here to make sure that those get done. We got hydrogen gas flying out of there. It's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. There's that. I gotta go down. We still got more of this shit. Okay. Let me just do this. Okay. This is looking like it's starting to even out a little bit. Like, right now, I'm just gonna kind of throw everything out here. Like, it does get good for a second. And then it's like, nah, I'm no good. I'm gonna do auto harvest. Let's check this real quick. How long until this goes dormant? We got like 40 cycles left. So far, we're doing pretty good. So I think I'm gonna set this so if it's under 900, it'll open. And this one's set for above 1,000. Between the two of them, should be fine. And I think these will be full. I just don't want this to overpressure, like this get overpressured. Someone else pottied. I forgot about that. They pottied in their suit. It's fine. So every time they take off their suit, whatever they pottied in, it goes all over the floor. Okay. And we do still have... God, that nuclear waste. Okay. Loaded oxygen. Okay, let's just do above. Because I would much rather just shove the fucking chlorine back in there and then... Okay, I need a fucking directional bridge. To make sure that it all goes in the correct direction. Because gas is dumb. It wants to go out all of the exits. It's not really dumb, it's just not picky. I want 9. Let me do this. See if I can get all the polluted water out. Because that is what's probably causing the main amount of problems for us. What do I want? You know, I'll just take some more of these. And then I'll do this. And then that. And there's got to be at least 2 more bottles. 3. Ads start in 3 minutes. Do be aware they will last for 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds, whatever the fuck you want to say. There we go. What a pain in my butt. I don't think these things give out sour gas. Yep. Yeah, no, it's just oxygen and chlorine. That's what I thought. Hmm. There's gotta be some more fluted water in there, right? Yeah, there is. I just saw someone pick it up. Hmm. Let's go with 1. And 1. Okay. There's not a ton of carbon dioxide here, but I do want to get rid of it. Okay. Pretty much. I think I'm pretty much good. To some degree, anyways. Oh, I didn't do this. 9. There we go. So I think I'm gonna put down 2 more. And see how that goes. That is going to end in a minute and a half. Alright, and then we'll put that as 6. I don't take much power, which is nice. That'll be at a 6 too. Wonderful. And that should get us more iron, chlorine, and oxygen that we just don't need. Yeah, because everything that's not chlorine just gets pumped out. And the moment it says chlorine, well, it gets shut off. Now I'm just kind of waiting for there to be more chlorine. Nah, it's fine. Okay, it looks like I don't have too much left in the ways of polluted oxygen creators, like the polluted water. So I have chlorine going in, everything else going out. Wonderful. Okay. This polluted oxygen is making its way up. And how many? 7 cycles. I don't think that's enough for 7 until this thing comes back online. Its active period is for 70 cycles and takes 111 cycles for it to come back. So we're gonna be waiting. In fact, I think I'm gonna be putting some bins down here for bleach stone. That's all it's gonna be for, except for this one. This one's gonna be for sand. We always need a sand storage wherever we have a water sieve. I doubt there's going to be any more carbon dioxide down here, but it doesn't hurt to have it. It only draws power when it's actually running. Chlorine does look like it's building up slowly, so all good. Alright, and then bleach stone. Put that at 7. I think I have another container for bleach stone. I do. I'm gonna put this down to a 5. Okay. I think all the polluted water is now out of there, so I'm gonna do that. Perfect! There's just like some oxygen randomly in here. I don't know how that got there, but it's probably been floating around for a while and I just didn't notice it. Maybe. Could have also come in through when we had this break over here. Building melted. Ladder? Yes, it's ladders. It's fine. We can start doing this all very soon. Excuse me, I keep burping. Alrighty. Coffee. Coffee. Alright. And it looks like these are starting to go a little bit more consistently. Not super worried about the carbon dioxide. It's gonna sit way down here, and the water sieve and the carbon skimmer are gonna get it. This is collecting some of the chlorine, unfortunately. Oh, I see where the oxygen came from. That's fine. I got 3 of those. You know, I guess I'll just take some iron. 12 tons of iron, that's not a lot. We need more. More is better. More is always better. Pretty sure, yeah, that's phosphorus gas. That's fine. That. There we go. And I do have 7 tons of steel. Like that. And I can cancel this and dig that. Okay. That's funny. I'm gonna do that. And then like that. This way we can get that little bit and get a little closer to finishing this. I think I'm gonna kind of start setting up some stuff. Let me see. Because it would be under stations. And then I need, where is it? Is it stations? Maybe it's rocketry. It is. Enclosed telescope. I'm gonna put this back over here-ish. And then I will need stores. I think one right here and one right here will be good. Right? No, I need to alter that. So you cancel that. And so I'm gonna put this one in the middle, this one, and then like that. And that should... Yes. Only missing 1 tile on either side. Alright, and then I will close this on that side at least. And then I will take bunker tiles and do this. And then I'm going to do this. Like that. And then I'll take some more bunker tiles and do that. And then it can go right across like that. And then I will do that. And then like that. And I'll do this. Okay. And I'll need a little bit of plumbing. Like that. And I'm gonna set up automation with the hydro sensors. Probably scalding. It's probably very hot up there. Yes, yes it is. I am going to need to set up a conductor. like this. Maybe even 2. There. Oh, you know what? Not like that. And like that. I want insulated. And I'm gonna have them both come out like this. And then that one's gonna go up. This one's gonna go down. And then I'm gonna have it come up over here, and I'm gonna have it connect up like this. That's wrong. Connect up like this. And this one I'm gonna connect like this. And this. And then like that. And then I'm going to cancel this one. Take this and do this. Take that and do that. Just going to extend that loop. In fact, I'm more concerned about the loop than I am about anything else at this very moment. At least if they fall, they're going to be in the base. Which may happen. Yay, ads have ended. Welcome back, guys. Oh my goodness. Yay for scalding warnings. Not really, but you know, I'm gonna pretend. Haha. Alright. Hello? Yeesh. Meep. My man. Go grab your triage cot. Oh. Which one is assigned to Meep? Someone grab the man. Thank you. There we go. At least the work is being done right above. And the triage cots are right there. I think I'm gonna need another doctor. Oh my goodness. Okay. Rhea, what cut are you assigned to? None? Well, let's change that. Liquid reservoir is overheated. Not good. Not so wonderful. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cancel it right here, like that. I'm gonna go and give me do this, and then that. And I'm gonna do this, this, and that. think that is the safer option. And then this can be excavated. And then I can close that off as well. Because it is, ooh, steamy. Gonna watch Peg carefully. Oh, she's good. Fantastic. Let's also try and get the insulation done. I think the insulation's pretty important. That might help us get rid of some of that heat. Building entombment, gas vent, that's what was right there. It's fine, there's another one right there. Protected by bunker tiles. A single bunker tile. $922 cycles. Let's go. Look at that. So that should go up to like 80-ish, I think. Getting there. Slowly. Alright. And I think it's under rocketry, right? It's not a telescope. I need some kind of sensor. Is it shipping? Not shipping. No, it's gotta be rocketry, right? Yay! Ads have ended. Welcome back, guys. Well, I know I need this, but that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. I should have it, I think. I don't need that. I don't need that shit right now. It's like a sensor. Okay. I should have it. I just need to find it. Maybe it's under automation. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's under automation. That's it. Found it. I'm gonna do that. And then put that one there. This way it'll... Actually, do I even need this one? Cancel. No, I only need this one here. Okay. And then for power, I'm gonna need... Can I do... Yes, I can do iridium. We're gonna do iridium. Because I'm not dealing with broken wires. It's not happening. I refuse. There, and then I'm gonna have to put a bunker door above here. Otherwise, this could just be a nightmare. Okay. And then under shipping, I'm going to need a robo miner. So just put it on the wall here. And I'll put this one right here. Okay. Not gonna let me. It's fine. I'll do it later. Mate! You're gonna be incapacitated again. At least get out of there. Beep. Go. Go, man, go. Devin. Hey. There we go. Wonderful. Everyone can go and, you know, just relax. Relax and take care of themselves. Okay. Oh, there's a print. Let's see, what do I get? Lime. I can take some lime. I always need lime. Allows me to make more steel. Steel is useful. Very useful in this game, in fact. Okay, give me control. Mima. You're not looking so good, Mima. There's a triage cot with your name on it. We've got eggs. I can see the eggs. Eggs are removed. Oh, ads are coming up in 5 minutes. You know, I think I'm gonna save. I'm gonna find someone to raid. I don't understand. I think my bot's busted. I think my bot just broke. Guys, my bot's broken. Okay, I'm gonna see who is live right now. All right. Here. Alrighty. Going to swap